on November last year, where we start with phase 1, in which we told everyone who is buying and selling dollars on the street in Juba and across our major cities to relocate to designated locations. And for Juba, during that time, we identified 4 locations. That was Konyokonyo, Jebel Market, Custom, and Juba. And then after phase 1, we moved to phase 2, and we issued another statement telling everyone not to stand and be waiving fee of currencies. And then that was phase 2, and we saw that those who are selling on the street were no longer standing on the street, of course without money in their hands. But we knew that there were other funny things that were going on. We could see some boys sitting with their legs crossed and they are waving around, and we sort of know in our mind, well, it is not a crime for someone to hang around as long as they are not showing us money that they have. And then in phase 3, we said everyone who wants to do business in foreign currency trading should do so by having a license to operate. And the Bank of South Sudan went ahead and revised, outlined, and shared guidelines and regulations. And we then issued forms that are supposed to be picked up from the banking supervision anytime in the morning from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And from that point, we told everyone that we have given you 45 days to register. And of course, for those who might not know, and I'm sure many of you know, there are two levels of currency trading that we thought we have. One are the big formal forex, where the requirements are a bit steep and the expectations are also slightly different. And on the other side are the small or mini forex, where the requirements are very minute in a sense. So we told them, if you are a one man or a one lady or 2-person or 5-person shop, what you can do is just aggregate your resources or have an association and register. And we ask them to pay only $1,000. That's for paid up capital. And then for license, it was also something very small, $500. I mean, 500 SSP at the time was equivalent to that, so you could just say 500. We have done everything in our powers as the regulator. We are now saying, from today to eternity, if that's the case, it is illegal to sell foreign currency in South Sudan if you don't have a license. Without a license, it is illegal to sell. There are a number of regulations that I have stated in the statement, and I will not highlight them, but just to brief the media and our people that you are welcome to register your company anytime if you have not done so. And if you are operating today without a license, please come to the bank, do your due diligence, go and do your business in a very professional way. Where do we expect people to sell and buy? Not under trees, not next to the cars or bus station, but to do it within premises like any other businesses. So we expect, for example, if someone is selling dollars in Konyokonyo in the midst of the market, they don't have a license. From today, they need to stop. If someone is doing that in Custom, in Juba, or in any other supermarkets in Juba, and they have no license, they have to stop. just to reiterate what I've said here again, selling foreign currency is legal as long as you have the license. And anyone selling, we expect them to have shops or premises where they will be selling. And we are also directing them to display the selling rates and the buying rate. And the key point there that we're adding, which is from a moral situation, is to say both the customers and the sellers to act like other economic actors out there, which is to ensure that when you sell and buy, even the profit that someone is trying to make should not be that abnormal like the way it has been for the first few years. So what we are advising is that if you are the one buying, look at the daily rate. If you are the one selling, also look at the daily rate. These rates are in reference to a bank rate, which we have on the website of the Bank of South Sudan. There are all those rates there. Those are given as a guide to both commercial banks, big forex, and the small currency traders. So we encourage for stability to maintain or to prevail, that the spread, the difference between what people are selling and what people are buying, and the rate that we have should really be